In this video, you'll learn how to play I'd Really Love to See You Tonight, such a beautiful song, using your choice of strumming or finger-picking patterns. Now I'll be using my tenor with low G tuning throughout this lesson, but feel free to follow along with high G tuning as well. Now let's begin by looking at how to play the chords in this song. Our first chord is F. Here we have our index finger on the first fret of the second string and our middle finger on the second fret of the fourth string. Then we have C7 sus 4. To go from F to C7 sus 4, we'll keep our index finger in place and we'll add our middle finger to the first fret of the first string. Then we have G minor 7. Now to go from C7 sus 4 to G minor 7, we'll keep our index and middle fingers in place and we'll add our ring finger to the second fret of the third string. Then we have our standard C chord. Here you can use either your ring finger or your pinky on the third fret of the first string. Next we have F major 7. Here we have our ring finger and middle finger covering the fifth fret of strings 3 and 4. And next we have our easiest chord, A minor 7, all open strings. And then we have D minor. For D minor, we're going to place our index finger on the first fret of the second string and our ring finger and middle finger on the second fret of strings 3 and 4. Then we have C7 covering the first fret of the first string with our index finger. And now B flat major 7. Here we're going to place our index finger on the first fret of the second string, middle finger on the second fret of the third string, and ring finger on the third fret of the fourth string. And then our final chord is B flat. The difference between B flat major 7 and B flat is that we're covering both the first and second strings on the first fret using our index finger with our B flat chord. Now that we've covered the chords, next we'll take a look at how to strum the song. To strum the song, we're going to use two different patterns. The first pattern covers 4 beats and the second pattern covers only 2 beats. So here's pattern 1 at a slow tempo on an F chord. And at a faster tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now pattern 2 is more simple as it only covers 2 beats. We're going to play a down strum on each beat. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now to apply our strumming patterns to the song, we're going to use pattern 1 on chords that appear in standard font and pattern 2 on chords that appear in bold. So let's take a look at verse 1. We start on a G minor 7 chord that's in bold, so we'll play pattern 2. Then we go to a C chord, also in bold. Then we have an F major 7 chord in standard font, so here we'll play pattern 1. Then line 2 is played the same way. Then for the rest of verse 1, we have all chords in standard font. So in line 3, we go to an A minor 7 chord, then to D minor, then to C7 sus4, and we end line 4 on a C7 chord. So let's count the rhythm of verse 1 at a slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now to bring this verse up to the tempo of our play along at 115 beats per minute, it will sound like this. Now I want to give you a slightly easier option for the chords in bold. Instead of playing 2 down strums, you can play just 1 down strum on the first beat. So to do this, lines 1 and 2 would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For the remainder of the song, you can continue playing pattern 1 on chords in standard font and pattern 2 on chords in bold. Now when we get to the final F chord at the end of the song, here you can play 1 down strum and let it ring. If you're enjoying this lesson, please show my channel some love by giving this video a thumbs up. Now if you're returning to my channel, then welcome back, and if you're new here, then welcome. I'm Lara. I'm a musician and a composer, and I love to teach song tutorials and fingerstyle arrangements for all levels. If you'd like to support my teaching and my channel by joining my Patreon community, you'll gain access to hundreds of PDF downloads, including song sheets, fingerstyle tabs, and song books. The link is below in the video description. Next, we'll take a look at our fingerpicking version of the song, starting with our fingerpicking patterns. Now let's take a look at our fingerpicking patterns on an F chord. Pattern 1 covers 4 beats. The rhythm here at a slow tempo is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and at a faster tempo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. To pick this pattern, we'll use our thumb, index finger, middle finger, and ring finger on strings 4 down to 1. We'll start by picking strings 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then we'll go back to the 3rd string, and we'll finish on the 2nd string. Pattern 2 covers only 2 beats. The rhythm here at a slow tempo is 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and at a faster tempo, 1, 2, 1, 2. To pick this pattern, we'll start on string 4 with our thumb, then string 3 with our index finger, and then strings 1 and 2 together with our ring finger and middle finger. To apply our fingerpicking patterns to the song, just like with our strumming patterns, we'll use pattern 1 on chords in standard font and pattern 2 on chords in bold. So looking at verse 1, we start on G minor 7 in bold with pattern 2. Then we go to C with pattern 2. And then to F major 7 with pattern 1. Then line 2 is played the same way. And now for the rest of verse 1, we have all chords in standard font. So in line 3 we go to A minor 7 with pattern 1, then to D minor, and then in line 4 we go to C7 sus4, and then we finish line 4 on C7. So here's how we count the verse at a slow tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when we bring this verse up to the tempo of our play along at 115 beats per minute, it will sound like this. Now I want to give you a slightly easier option for the chords in bold if you find pattern 2 to be a bit too challenging. The easier option is to pick all 4 strings together on beat 1. So here's how this easier option looks at a slow tempo, playing lines 1 and 2 of the verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the remainder of the song, you can continue to apply pattern 1 to chords in standard font and pattern 2 to chords in bold. And when we get to the final F chord, at the end of our last chorus, we'll pick all 4 strings together and let it ring. I'm curious to hear which version of the song you prefer, the strumming or the fingerpicking. Let me know below in the comments. Now we're moving into our play along, where you can play and sing the entire song along with me. I'm going to alternate between strumming and fingerpicking, but feel free to choose one or the other and stick with it for the entire song. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hello, yeah, it's been a while, not much, how about you? I'm not sure why I called, I guess I really just wanted to talk to you. And I was thinking maybe later on we could get together for a while. It's been such a long time and I really do miss your smile. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life, but there's a warm wind blowing the stars around, and I'd really love to see you tonight. We could go walking through a windy park, take a drive along the beach, or stay at home and watch TV. You see, it really doesn't matter much to me. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life, but there's a warm wind blowing the stars around, and I'd really love to see you tonight. I won't ask ask for promises, so you don't have to lie. We've both played that game before. Say I love you, then say goodbye. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life. But there's a warm wind blowing the stars around, and I'd really love to see you tonight. I'm not talking about moving in, and I don't want to change your life. But there's a warm wind blowing the stars around, and I'd really love to see you tonight. I hope you've enjoyed learning these strumming and fingerpicking options to play I'd Really Love to See You Tonight. Have fun practicing, and thanks for watching.